welcome to Lost. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to eventually get this stuff figured out. So working off my iPad here and got it hooked up and everything. Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's here. It's done. All right? So, we went to the Toy-Con, New Jersey. It's in Morristown. It's at the Morristown Armory today and tomorrow, so Saturday and Sunday. Fortunately for us, there's only one pickup due to the price. Also, I'm pretty sure I have everything that I'm looking for, minus more fantasy figures. Right? So this is one thing I don't really see at the shows, really. Like, we've talked about this Leo, right? It was 5K Toys. I got Leo, Donnie, Mike, and Splinter sitting in front of me, waiting on Rocksteady and Bebop from 5K Toys. Still waiting on Ralph to be made. And like these I had to pick up from just a local vendor. Not too many individuals are doing third-party stuff from 5K Toys, which would be interesting because like now's the time if you're looking to offload your collection or just items that you no longer want. Now's the time. Now is the time, in my opinion, to do those type of things. Sorry, just give me 1 second. For the reason of the tariff, right? So Trump's got Trump's, whatever, man. These tariffs and different things of that nature, right? Which are causing certain things to be held up in factories in China. Almost every toy is made in China. So yeah, so there's a lull right now, and toy cons and any type of convention where they're selling, action figures is where I believe right now is the best place to purchase. But I'm having a hard time finding anything in this type of realm. So it is what it is. I was very, very, very fortunate to find this one item. Here it is, the Mezco 112 Warriors set. So you got, I believe it's Ajax and Swan, and then you have the two Fury baseball players. And look, growing up in Chicago, this was sort of life, right? Everyday life. And it is what it is. You deal with it, you move on, whatever. You join, you don't join, whatever. Oh, no. What? Can you believe this? Oh, I gotta take a drive back there. No way. The actual figures are not inside. Freak. Lesson learned. Make sure you fucking check these. Open them. Even if they say they were never opened. Open them. Oh, man. No way. This wild. No freaking way. Oh. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I'm missing I'm missing the figures themselves. Wow. You don't even want to know what I paid for this. Actually, it was a pretty decent price. But anyways, damn. So this, which leads into a great segue, right? I guess. I mean, I could get mad. I could start throwing things, whatever. Or I could just be responsible and be like, all right, look, how do you handle this now, right? So fortunately, there's another day. Obviously, I use Venmo, so you know it's sort of protected-ish. Now, there's two ways you could do this, right? You could either try and contact the individual through Venmo, or luckily for me, there's another day where I could go back and I could take this back and I could be like, hey, the figures weren't inside, you know, so we gotta come to some type of agreement or understanding. Where are the figures, you know? So, man, here I thought I had a great deal. Lesson learned. So, learn from my mistake, right? When you're at the con, no matter what, just make sure that everything is there. You know, just make sure everything is there. And the bag was sealed, which is the interesting aspect of it. So that's the crazy part. Like, it was taped up and everything. So I wonder what happened. I don't know. I believe it was a woman selling her husband's collection or whatever it may have been, but I don't know, for some reason the figures are not in there, so tomorrow we will be driving back to that location. Man, what a bummer too, man. Oh, here I thought a good deal. Huh. Well, you can't do a let's open some toy aspect of it, right? But we can. We can. We're not going to let that diminish our day. No way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and I've been wanting to do this for a minute, and we're going to stop this one, and then we'll redo another one pertaining to the one that I really want to do. I guess or wanted to do. But you guys did come here to look at a figure, right? That's what, like, dude, we're here. So let's open a toy, because that's what we're here. That's why we do this. Let's open a toy. All right, so let's do this Rambo. Obviously, I'm cheap, sir. This is Lost. Let's open a toy. Put in the comments, how would you go about the rest of your day knowing what happened, man? That's just... anyways, man. Rambo 3. The box is a box. You've seen that it comes with that little slip cover. It looks like a movie poster, so I mean, it's okay, I guess, but here it is, right? The figure, all of its accessories. So you got one set of hands that are on the figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sets of hands. You have through the box. So let's take this out. You got instruction book. Okay, so you have his, looks like another type of stand inside of here, or maybe that's the bottom half of this. You have the gripping hand, you have the arrow pouch, you have the arrows, and then you have another pouch. So we'll leave that off to the side. In the meantime, this is from Hiya Toys. So, I mean, this is the first Hiya Toys I purchased. It's been sitting in my house for a while now. I loved this movie as a kid. All military movies were my thing. That, ninjas, I don't know, I think it's all kids maybe. So this has been sitting a while. You could tell that it still has the wrapping around its head. Let's do this. I'm gonna brighten things up so like that you get a better view. So let's do that. It's just, I'm trying to get that perfect lighting where it's bright enough for you guys to see, but not so bright that it blinds me. Alright, hang up right there. So it feels good, you know. It's got pretty good. It's coming straight out the box. I can obviously so. Yeah, I like it. There he is next to a sentinel cat. Come on, bro, really? Here he is next to Leo. Let's put him next to full standing CT Toys. Hellfire. Who is this? Hellfire Wolverine? Anyways, but I just love this Wolverine. I think it looks really good. I just wasn't going to pay the ridiculous price, and I love the articulation on the Mafex. So, hey, you do what you got to do. So it sizes up really well. I mean, you know, there's no real. It's a 112 figure, so yeah, it sizes up pretty good. I don't have any of my Legends really opened. I have a bunch, but I just don't have them open. Well, I don't have them open here, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, if you're joining, thanks for joining. When you catch the replay of the first couple of minutes, you'll understand why I went from the Warriors to John Rambo. But yeah, it's kind of hard to open a toy when the actual thing is not in there. Let's do this. Let's measure him up against the skeleton. So the skeletons are actually taller than he is, which is interesting. Huh. How would Rambo do? So, his legs move very well. There's no real limitations with his arms. Like there is some restriction, but I mean it's clothing wise. So this side's a little rough. as you can tell, right? There you go. So once you break them in, you'll have that full range of motion. There is some limitations that the clothing does have, but it doesn't look like a lot. I mean, these are fatigues. Even if you're wearing fatigues, you're going to have some limitation with movement. The head sculpt is pretty good. I mean, I think it looks great. He's got his little thing right there. So let me see if I can do this. I think the head sculpt looks really, really good. It's pretty decent likeness to it. He comes with, so because this was Rambo 3, this is the one where he was in Afghanistan. He comes with the bow. He comes with the RPG. Soviet style sniper rifle. I don't know the actual nomenclature on it, right? And then he has the AK with the 203 attachment, right? So 7.62 round coming out the barrel, and then you have a 203 grenade popping off on the attachment. So the mag does come out. Was it worth what I paid? Yes, in my opinion. The detailing on the weapon is actually really, really good. The mag does come out of the sniper rifle. Then you do see the round that's in. So that's pretty good. I mean, that attention to detail is really, really really good. Nice scope, right? Or optic, if however you want to refer to it. I tried earlier, but the RPG round doesn't come out. So it looks like it's just one hole printed. You got a Molotov cocktail. His knife, his two knives. So he has this small little dainty one, and then he has his like full out style Crazy Commando one. He has a watch in here. He has C4 with the detonator. So you have C4 with his detonator. Molotov cocktail. I'm probably not saying that right. I'm probably like enunciating it all wrong, but oh well. Comes with one grenade. There is another piece on here, but I think it's part of the, it may be like the front post sight of the, so that's pretty cool. And then you have the, here, if you look, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You have the attachment for the arrows. So that's pretty cool. And here's the grenade. And then the Molotov cocktail. That's pretty dope. Yeah. So he has a very good array of weapons. I think almost every one of these is one that he used while during the actual movie. You have the actual case. They give you a bag where you can put it in, and then it's big enough to actually store all the accessories. You know, the one thing that looks a little long is the grenade launcher. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so you would have to fit it in like that. And probably the same thing with the sniper rifle. Now it does fit lengthwise. Back, back, down. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's look at the other type of facials that he has. Facials. Head sculpts. Head sculpts. Head sculpts. Come on. What are we doing here? So that, I mean, that is, I like the way that they do that. Okay, so, you know, you get a little bit of plastic, soft plastic right here, right, around the neck area. Then you get the harder plastic on top. And then, so you could tell where the two pieces meet, right? This is the harder form. It's not even that hard, but some facial expression, and then different hair. I mean, the different form of the hair, meaning the style is the same, but if you look at the way it's positioned, it's different. Come on, zoom in. What are we doing here? There we go. So these are really good. I think they're really, really good. It's like a little cloth bandana thing. So once you have them flowing, you'll see them. And that's on all three of them. So that is pretty good. Let's do a little more articulation movement on him and see what really is going on. Man, I was so excited today. Wah, wah, wah. Bust your bubble. So we get a little bit. Again, it's stiff, but I think the restriction is really coming from the actual uniform. So if you're looking to do like some crazy, I don't know, posing on this guy, then you're going to want to probably get fatigues that are baggier. But I don't know why. I mean, I don't remember him getting that in the movie. You should have enough movement to where he can, like, at least get a basic knee pose. So yeah, there's a little bit of hindrance right there, right? I mean, that's all it really is. It's just the clothing is what's hindering him from stopping him from getting that full pose. But I don't know how many people, I don't know how you're going to pose yours, but if you're looking to do some like laying down or anything on that knee, or kneeling or like kicking, yeah, you might have a little bit of problem. Because it's not the figure itself, it's the clothing that's restricting him from doing those movements. And they are movable, yeah. Okay, so that's good. The good thing is like the jacket is magnetic. So makes it nice and tight. So there you go. All right, well, let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, here we go with this. Things I do for you people. It's a freaking doll at that point. It's no longer an action figure. I'm taking off his clothes. Oh! So it does come off very easy. You just, I don't know why, like trying to grip it without ripping it. Um, and it looks like he's holding on to his jacket. Look, go in. All right. So here you go. So there's a soft plastic around the arms, right? That make it very easy. There's no real. The butterfly is there, but it looks like it's on the inside of the actual arm itself. Interesting. Sorry, my phone is buzzing as the NFL draft is still going on. I think it's still going on. So it looks like right here is the best you're gonna get. So you probably can get that pose of him firing, holding his arrow with him pulling it back, right? Because it would be about right there. So that pose would work. Um, so it looks like you can remove the. I wonder if you could remove the boots. Looks like it. There are no extra feet. Okay, so I don't think it's one of those. So it has a little boot thing right there where I believe the knife would go. So you got his big commando knife, and then his small one right there. It's got a ball joint for the waist, and then nothing really on top. So the articulation is interesting. It's like one solid piece from his waist to his chest. It's like one solid piece, and then so yeah, you're not necessarily getting this guy to have amazing articulation whatsoever. I think you're getting this guy to pose him out, have him decked out, and then standing on his on a in a pose that you would find best suitable for yourself. In my opinion, is he worth the price? To me, yeah, yeah, right. Because this is not something. This is not a figure I would find myself playing with every day. Anyway, versus like this guy or these skeletons, you know. I would be messing with those all day. This I got just because, I mean, I really should have gotten the First Blood one. That's what I really, really wanted. So, but yeah, I'm not upset with this one at all. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed me opening it, displaying it, you know, really quick. You could tell there's only so much that it can do. It has somewhat of a decent kicker, right? There's not a lot that it can do. And I'm assuming that these Mezco figures with soft cloth and stuff like that, I'm assuming they're going to be sort of similar as well. You're not going to get a whole lot of movement just because the clothing is going to restrict. But like I don't envision these guys having having like major. It's this says it. Okay. I don't envision these guys having like major poses, right? I mean, I don't remember him doing that many roundhouse kicks in the movie. I don't remember him doing that many, you know, that much boxing in the movie. So it was mostly. All right, so the only reason why it does, okay, it does come apart. And the only reason I know that is because I looked at this. So yes, this basically, the instruction manual in there will tell you what can and cannot come apart. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, well let's see if that's true. So yes, if you take them apart, then it'll fit in that canister without it going in another. So according to this, this pops up. Okay, and there is a round in here, supposedly. That's what this is. There is a little itty bitty bitty, and that's what this is. This little bitty piece is the round that is supposed to go in there. Unless there's two. Now, it looks like there's only one. This is so cool. That is pretty good. But, so it does extend out. And then this would be the round. And it fell. So yeah. It's black on a black tablecloth. So yeah, finding it is not. There it is. It's getting close to dinner time. I'm hungry. It fell again. So there you go. According to the instruction manual, the round is supposed to come out. So there may be a round in here already, and I just got to figure out how I'm going to get it out. And we'll go from there. Oh, here comes my partner in crime. Here she comes. Are you doing a video? But yeah. So pretty dope. Pretty cool. I mean, again, for what I am looking for, this is going to suffice. This will work. So this is not an everyday play piece. This is an actual piece that I would just display. Yes. Yeah, they can hear you. Go ahead. Was that what was in the little
Pokemon.
the Pokemon thing? Yeah. Awesome. Wow, you actually got Pokemon. Good. She did a blind grab Pokemon from one of the vendors there, and she ended up getting a Pikachu.
Pika, Pika,
So that's pretty good.
and
Oh yeah, and she got one of these, and I've already put that together. So okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Okay.
All right, love you.
Is Mom not coming to dinner?
Yeah, but we're not eating dinner till like 7. I'll be up. We'll watch an episode of our show.
Yes. Okay.
All right, love you. Look, I was watching Tracker one day. All right, it's this show on CBS, and like she just happened to sit down and watch it with me. Um, Ever since then, she wants to watch it. So, but I caught her watching Walker Texas Ranger with her grandmother. So, hey, she thinks Chuck Norris is the bomb. Oh man, that's so awesome. Yeah. So if you're interested in actually just having like a movie prop, I don't want to say movie prop, but memorabilia from a movie that you really enjoyed, or an action figure, not like a statue, but one that you could semi pose around, change out some weapon systems, get them in a decent looking form, different head sculpts, different like facial features are different. Um, then Haya Toys, this Rambo is probably one to look at. And um, there's another guy, Seth, from Florida. He's a huge 80s fanatic, and he collected, I believe, every last one of these Haya toys. Um, the First Blood, the second one, the third one. Um, but he loves them. He does tell the truth that some of the head sculpts were meh. But on this latest one, I mean, they did a really, really good job, in my opinion. You know, really good job. So yeah, it it will fit what you're, depending on what you're trying to do. It may or may not work for you. So before you go spending that money, make sure you understand like what you want to do with him. If this is a figure that you're gonna play with every day, it's it this you don't, this is not it, right? This is not it. Now, if this is a figure that you're going to mess around with, maybe once every couple of months, just to give it a different look, a different pose, and let it sit on your shelf, that's it. That is it. This is a good one. So you gotta take that for what that is, right? I mean, because this one ain't cheap. I think right now they're going for like 70 to 80 bucks or something like that. Maybe even more now because of these crazy, crazy corporate prices that they want to be introducing and blaming other things. But stay with me because tomorrow I am going to go. Well, I'm going to figure out after I drive to. After I drive to back to the armory, it was like an hour drive, so it's not that far. So once I drive back over there, I'm gonna try and get this switched out, or at least at the very least get my money back, um, and then go from there. Then when I get back, hopefully I'm gonna have some free time, and I want to do the ramen van, which I have sitting down here, and then I'm going to do the two muertas. La muerta and la muerta in red. So, roja and la muerta. Oh, they're trying to say these are two different figures. Really? So these are two different women with two different objectives. Well, this is going to be interesting to read. All right, let's get into the because they look similar in a lot of ways. Let's finish the backstory on both of them, and then we'll go through it tomorrow. So I hope you join me. And I have no set time, and the reason I have no set time is because a lot of craziness happens. You know, 1 minute I have free time, the next minute I don't, and that's just the way it is. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the opening of the Rambo 3. I am happy with him. I am going to have him on a shelf somewhere. And that's it. That's it. He's not something that you would play with consistently every day. At least in my opinion. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Let's see if this thing worked. What a crock of crap. Did this thing just take a picture? This oh man. All right, people. I'm out. Check you later.